What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Drift.
No! The drift!
Before we begin, I'd like to thank Sir Platinum Slurk, Luann Sean, Endel, Zinthus, Ultra Viper, Buzzkill, Hyper Exalted God King, Supreme Mega Ultra Dave, Marco Dendecker, and Lyrics Girl 5232 for being members of our Patreon. If you'd like to be a member of our Patreon, go to patreon.com/, see the link in the description.
What? Description.
Yeah.
There's a few links down there, actually.
Yeah, there's one or two.
Yeah.
So today...
What am I doing?
I am going to go Architect Mine, but I'm going to not have loaded mines. And just see how strong we can make the regular old cluster mine. Because we might have done it before, but I don't remember, at least in recent memory.
Okay. So, are you going to, like, oversee it? Or are you just going to have a weapon on top of that?
I think I will eventually oversee it. So I will just lance now just to get the early game out of the way.
Okay.
But then I think I might just give away stuff to do stuff with stuff.
Okay. Do you want a shield? Are you going to Apex?
It's not gonna really matter to Apex, I don't think.
No. Although, yeah.
I can go charging mines, which does deal some damage to the mine. So if I go Vital Bond, I can keep the mines up longer. But I kind of want the mines to blow themselves up anyway.
Right.
So.
The only times that you care about the mines being up longer is if you're either Vortex mines or Lance mines. Yeah. If you want the mines to go down, then
I'll take a nice temporal.
Yeah.
And just get everything else cooked and out of the way. Get our Architect.
Hey, look, mines.
Oh, but Bravado's right there.
It is rarer, too.
Oh, now the game is going to be like, he passed up mines, he hates them, and will never want to see them ever again.
Yep.
The Dark Adonis.
Oh, you know what, Lee? Even with the logic that we had said about, Vital Bond keeping them alive longer, you're Architect, so unless you're...
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be making more mines that are going to be breaking more
just
mines.
auto-exploding the previous mines, so...
Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Not Turret Specialist.
Boop.
You don't need any of that.
And then a turret.
I mean, like, shield or hull. It's just good.
And also, since if someone says it every video, unless I say so specifically, I could manual mine. I might even manual mine, but there's a chance that I don't manual mine just because blowing up mines on cooldown is also a good strategy.
It's true. Does blast radius help with the mine explosions? Do you even know?
I don't know off the top of my head, and honestly, I'm just gonna...
That's fine.
Make it so that I don't die a horrible, terrible, awful death. Until I can one day maybe get mines again.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, mines.
Hey, look. Alright, so how... Okay.
I mean, I could always just look.
Oh, yeah, just...
yeah, it doesn't scale with anything else.
It doesn't scale with anything.
It scales with Architect shenanigans and constructy shenanigans.
Yeah.
Hey, look, stuff I don't want.
Yeah, could take kinetic boost. Just...
Do loaded mines. We don't want you.
Nope. Elegant construction.
Elegant
you do
construction.
want.
We do want. Okay.
Self-destruct is good. Ooh,
evolutionary
niche.
Mine more stronger. Right.
I will say it's so saddening that you've got mines and you've got lance and you're not gonna do it. I'm just like, he's right there.
I hadn't thought of that particular wrinkle.
It's taunting me.
I'm sorry, James.
No, it's fine. It's good. It's just Lance Mines might be my favorite build. For so many reasons. And then I suppose the next question is, are you planning on just keeping mines like this? Are you planning on mortaring your mines?
I'll probably just keep my mines like this, because mortar has negative downsides that I don't want to necessarily have to deal with.
As opposed to negative upsides?
Correct. There's such things as negative upsides. Targets failed, attack failed successfully, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Do I just up all of my various stats and just be like, big shield, big health?
I mean, yeah. I would. Make yourself safer. Adaptive armor's not bad. Shield cooldown is just good. Barrier is good.
Barrier's good. Shield cooldown's good. I'm just trying to think of... Is there anything else I'm doing other than just the mine go burr?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Shield cooldown, I think.
Because you're going to want all the things to make the mines better, and then you're really going to just, once you're set up, you're going to just be like, evolutionary niche for days. Right?
Yeah, as many of them as I can find, anyway.
Mine effect power and go nuts.
Boop, 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 boop. It's like, I have a lance, but I'm already trying to use it less.
Yeah. Get in the habit.
Get in the swing.
That way, if Overseer shows up, you can just do it.
Vol shields, reflective shields, galvanic shields. Galvanic shields gives me a little bit of other damage.
Yeah.
But that's a cop out.
Oh, 100 pound. Self-destruct, also good, and gets you to Overseer.
Yeah, I'll get the outer bound. It's in the name, I have to do it.
Yeah, but it's our name.
Yeah. It's even more relevant.
Ooh.
Just excuse me. Just keep eating these mines, please. Just gonna keep placing them right here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Don't mind me.
We are hilarious.
That's why people watch us. For our impeccable humor. Boost!
Okay. All of your bits and bobs are done. So now it's just a matter of mining you down. If I'm not firing, efficiency is quite good.
Efficiency is very good. I mean, yeah. Force armor also good there.
Do need to get that self-destruction so that we can
get Overseer going.
Overseeing. I almost want to pick up a random advanced construct and then never use it just to unlock priority 0 tree so I can get support specialist.
That could work.
But that's a lot of extra nonsense.
Yeah. Careful.
Yeah, I have a lance. I can do a thing.
It's also a boost.
I'm just gonna leave these mines around, chop you into a lot of different pieces.
I will say that I love having Temporal Shield and then fly next to a supply train and watching it just sort of stretch apart.
It struggles a little bit. Gemini protocol. Or I can take this turret now and then turn off auto-deploying turrets. And then, get priority
At that point, do
zero.
you even have to turn off the auto-deploy turret? Like,
yeah, I mean, I could just put out a turret every once in a while temporarily. It doesn't matter.
Like, yeah, like it'll just explode a mine faster.
Getting priority zero just to get support specialist, I don't think it's worth that much investment anyway. Let's roll here. Get the force armor, why not? Look, we just kind of sit here. Let the mines do the work. Wrong specialist.
Drone specialist.
Give me
polar inversion's not bad.
Give me that power. Give me that polar inversion. I saw it last level too, and I considered it, and I was like, nah. But this time around, I was like, okay, fine. There we go. Self-destruction. Get the XP. Drop all the mines. Pick up all the bits and bobs. Get the boost!
Get the boost. Oh, wow. Right front and center.
Alright, now we're really in the sauce. Look how quick we're dropping these mines.
It's doing pretty good.
Give me that blink.
Yep.
It's much better than strafe. Okay. Do. 3 rampages.
Well, it is global damage.
It is global damage, but at the same time,
it's a lot of rampage. I know.
And 6% hull and shields, 21% global damage,
and a lot of thrust,
and a lot of zoomies
constantly.
Yeah, I'm gonna say nay.
Nay. I don't think any of those either.
That doesn't matter.
Last stand.
Yeah, sure.
Magnetism. And
and that other stuff.
That whole thing about having an extra chance in case things go bad.
Well, whatever else it happens to do, I wasn't paying attention.
The whole actual last stand bit of it.
I stopped reading after magnetism. Always with the shield. Get out of here. Eh. Fine, I'll...
As I say, for what it's worth, you can still lance him right this moment.
I know I can.
I know.
That's
I know.
boring.
The burn doesn't matter. The magnitude doesn't matter. You can make yourself bigger or smaller. Does either of those mess with the mines in any way? Nope. again, there's galvanics if you wanted them. I think glory rolls. Discord orbs.
You know what? Fine.
You'd have 6. It's something. Charge.
Explode everything in my immediate vicinity. Hidden power.
No.
So this would double my mines essentially.
Yeah.
So this is really good if I switch to manual and I can just go up to something and then spam mine then. So if I grab this, I should switch to manual. That's like the only way that you'd want Overseer in this situation, because that's the only real benefit.
So no, not necessarily, because the other benefit is the plus X% construct assembly speed.
But what's X?
So well, X is equal to 2 times your combined standard and advanced construct limits,
which is 0.
Mines are not standard or
they're basic.
All right. I suppose that's fair. Alternatively, you could. I don't know. Yeah, no.
Like I said, it's good because it doubles your mine pool. So if you switch to manual, you can really just drop a ton of mines on a single target, which is the benefit. So that's when I just boop, doop, bop. Because now I can just be like, hey you, blah 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 blah. Like that's the true sauce of going Overseer with Architect.
Yeah, because the only other way that you could really do that is if you just went full malfunction.
Yeah.
Now, thing that never comes up. Oh no, it doesn't matter because Architect. Never mind. Answer my own question.
All right then.
I was going to say, considering you're now all about getting all these mines built up together, what about Minefield? But Minefield just straight up wouldn't work with Architect.
Yeah. It shotguns them all out at once, and I can't really have things out at once.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this works out okay. I essentially just build up a mine shotgun. Hey look, mortar.
We said no on mortar, right?
Yeah, we don't want mortar.
Oh yeah, because you lose a lot of mine effect.
Yeah. And only at the benefit of you can shoot it forward, and I'm like, who cares?
I mean, being able to aim it can help.
I can aim it. I'm aiming it. Do you not hear my backup alarms? Beep, beep, beep. Whenever I get close. Stop lingering on the corners of the map. Didn't get him. Okay. So far, so okay. Stayed in that explosion for longer than I wanted to. God, I'm trying to mess around with my hand placement for comfort, and I'm ruining everything.
Yes. I mean, you're fine.
Yeah, I know, but I'm doing it much worse than I should be doing it, essentially. Out of all of these, volatile shields is fine, but
you could winnow here. Do you need any of those?
I don't think I do.
Yeah, I think you could be fine.
Alright, can you stop shooting there for just a second, Tex? Thanks. Use my mines to clear out some mines. Okay, this thing that I was doing, it's a failure.
Yeah.
I've tried moving my hand into a different position for ease of use, and my brain was just like, you have too much muscle memory, my friend. This'll never work.
Yes.
Sanctuary. Not convinced I need. Channeling's good enough. Okay. So what are your long-term predictions for me in this particular build?
I mean, I feel like you're doing pretty good. Well, better than yesterday. How about I'll do that?
I am not
convinced.
Not because yesterday was particularly good, but because I feel like while non-loaded mines is neat, it doesn't have the same breakable sauce that loaded mines have.
That's fair. I mean, you technically could still pivot.
Yeah, but that's that ruins the point. The point is to give this its best opportunity.
That's fair.
One shot, mom spaghetti. Rebeat was fine.
I know some people are like, he took Rebuke and they never fired it. It's okay. Rebuke also gives you like double armor stack duration, which
you lose if you fire it.
Yeah. You don't need to fire it for it to be a very good mod. It's the firing is a nice emergency weapon in case you need it, but most of the time that armor stack duration is better.
I'll let my shield come back here real quick. Boop. Almost that wave 100. Almost at level 34 though.
Yeah.
No. Don't encourage that kind of behavior. Just good old core shielding is fine.
Fine.
Ow. Meta charge. All right, what's the 100 gonna be?
Scion. Nope, Seraph.
I mean, Scion would be impressive.
It would be very strange.
I'd laugh if there's like a 0.01% chance that that's possible and you happened to call it by accident. Alright.
I'm trying to think what I would love to see be like the secret sauce boss.
The secret sauce boss? I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted material.
Just be like, make it so that there's a 0.01% chance that you get here, and the boss is just like, what's like just the.
He's making epic meals or something.
Well, yeah.
Like you said, it's the secret sauce boss. It could only be one person. Oh, we're boosted.
You are boosting.
Oh, he is no longer boosted. I've been saving this triple for like another evolutionary niche.
I think you keep saving it. I don't think those are what you want. You got plenty of rerolls.
Transmog can get rid of all those rerolls.
But you'd find it.
We could find it, or we could find something else and be forced to use our thing.
Well, or just hold for more rerolls. Oh, you just said no, huh?
I said nay.
Nay.
Come on. Shimon.
Ooh.
Do I get the chaotic ambition?
Chaotic ambition could also be very good.
3 more rerolls. I got them, most of them back.
But realistically, I think that's all you need is just more mind power, and that's.
Well, I mean, if anything, I could also add Araxia because that's more mind power. In fact, I probably should be doing that.
Probably.
So you know what? I'll hold for a while.
All right, I've got my plan. New chances for final boss, right? A 0.01% chance that the final boss, the Wave 100 boss, is just a super mega souped up Spitfire.
I thought we were going to be on the same page, but it wasn't quite.
No?
A super mega charged up supply train of death.
Ooh. Just Doom Train?
Yeah.
I like it. Like literally just having them move like they currently do, but like have their movement warp around.
Yeah.
So if they clear the screen, they just come back on another spot. And then like have each segment have like, I don't know, either bullets or turrets that shoot off of it. Or just go for collisions. What do you think?
Yeah, it gets faster and faster and faster.
It just gets faster and faster, and it's going for ramming speed.
Dude, that would be so cool.
Right? Oh yeah, I realized that what we've essentially created is the Eater of Worlds from Terraria.
Oh yeah?
It's pretty much exactly what the second boss is. It's just this giant worm that just launches itself out of the air at you and out of the ground at you.
I've never Terraria'd really, so I was just saying it because it sounded neat.
It does sound neat, and I think it's a great idea. I like it. And I mean, it's Doom Train, right? It's the same. It's already a cool name.
Yeah, and we could like suplex it.
What's the input for Suplex, Lee?
Oh god.
Do you remember after all this time?
I don't remember. Like 5 minutes ago.
Oh.
Thankfully, that's far enough in the game where I've relearned all of the buttons. Although it's one of my favorite Final Fantasies, I admit I haven't played it in a hot minute.
Yeah, same.
Who's your favorite character in FF6? I feel like everyone's got a different answer.
See, that one's a rough one because I think that Final Fantasy VI has a lot of fantastic characters.
And I'll narrow it down because this does help some people. Playable characters.
Well, sure.
Because some people are quick to say there's plenty of good characters in this game that aren't playable.
That's true.
Or only like temporary characters that aren't like real party members and stuff like that.
Yeah, like Bannon. You've got Kefka, of course.
And Leo.
Leo's a classic answer. Let's see. There's a lot of characters that I just think are cool, but I never use them because they're not that good in my opinion. Like Umaru, for example.
My poor sweet Umaru.
It's just... What do you mean I could get a Yeti on the team? That's the coolest thing you guys have ever done. And he's just not good.
It's so sad.
Likewise, Go-Go is great, but you can't say that Go-Go is the best because Go-Go just mimics.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you say go boost,
If you
in order
say
for
go
you to say
boost.
Go-Go is, if you say Go-Go boots, what?
Yeah.
You say Go-Go's the best, it's like, okay, but what are you Go-Going? Because if you say Go-Go is the best because he can do like summons and dances and other stuff, it's like, okay, so those three are actually better. You just
Not necessarily, because it's like he can do that, but he's also capable of mimicking anyone else.
That's true. It's
So
true. I think that Mog is my favorite.
that's fair.
I'm a sucker for any game that lets you play as a Moogle, and then just I do enjoy the dancer classes in various Final Fantasies. So the fact that it's a Moogle dancer is just awesome. Better church. Let's see.
It also sometimes takes a minute to mentally go through all the playable characters because there's quite a few of them.
There's quite a few of them, yeah. The other thing that's weird with Final Fantasy VI, right, is like one of my favorite classes in general is Blue Mage. And Final Fantasy VI was like, yes, but what if we took the concept of Blue Mage and split it into like 3 or 4 different characters?
Yeah, there's a little bit of that.
It's like, technically speaking, Strago is the closest to the Blue Mage. But then Realm and her sketch stuff is Blue Mage adjacent.
Gau's
Gao is like very Blue Mage, but also isn't a mage.
Blue animal child.
Yeah, right. I mean, technically speaking, even Mog with their dances, they learn it from enemies, so that's still Blue Mage.
So there's a lot to choose from in that game.
Yeah. And obvious answers, like you've got Sabin, who is just the coolest monk that's ever monked.
He suplexed the train once.
It's true. I mean, you've got Edgar, who... I mean, he's got a crossbow and a drill and a chainsaw. How do you not find that so cool?
So I think it's pretty clear that Sabin's always been one of my favorite characters. But he's actually not my favorite playable character. He's my second favorite playable character. Can you guess what my first favorite playable character is?
Let's see. There you go.
Oop. Going through the mental catalog.
Yeah, I know. Going through the mental catalog. Thinking, like, mechanically, based on the types of characters you like, Sabin makes the most sense.
Yeah, and like I said, he's my second favorite.
Let's see. Shadow with his dog that can just decide to ruin everyone for a moment?
It is not. I feel like that's a lot of people's favorite, but it's never been mine. I've never been, like, I don't know. He always seemed like the popular character, and I tend to not like the overtly popular characters because I'm too hipster for that.
No, I understand. I completely understand. Let me think.
I feel like there's an answer that I think on paper sounds obvious, but is a trap because it's incorrect.
Other than Umaru?
Other than Umaru.
Ooh. An obvious answer, but it's incorrect, huh?
I can hear the mental Rolodex just going...
For a moment, I thought Cyan maybe, but
that's actually the trap answer.
That's the trap answer.
On paper, with how I like things, Cyan seems like a pretty easy choice. And I don't dislike Cyan, but he's not the character.
My gut says it's not any of the casters. Last stand.
Got him.
Although Terra is pretty great, honestly.
That is not Terra. Will he be able to figure it out before I die?
No, before you die. Oh, do you like Setzer?
It's definitely Setzer.
Yeah, Setzer gets the cool points, right? Like,
ever since I was a kid, I was like, this guy is so cool.
This guy is the coolest dude. I mean, admittedly, long-term thing, little creepy that you meet him because he's trying to kidnap a lady. But
yeah, well.
But at that point, he's also just doing it mostly to live up to a reputation, which is weird.
He's just like this crazy gambling dude.
Yeah, he's got an airship or 3.
Look, he's good at what he does. I'm really living on borrowed time now.
Yeah. That's also one of the games where you can straight up kill Sid if you don't fish correctly.
You can kill Shadow if you are impatient.
That
also,
too.
what is happening here?
Yeah, you are just being... The game is just like, James said better than yesterday. I'm going to say no.
I'm just going to wait right here.
Well, you got him.
XP go down to hole. Say, I would presume that your favorite character would be a caster, like Terra. But obviously you said Moogle, which I also understand. But if I were guessing without the prior knowledge, I would have guessed Terra. Also, ow.
They got you.
They got me. So yeah, the problem with regular mines, I think that they're cool and they can do a lot of damage in the right circumstances, but they don't got that extra sauce.
Yeah.
And you can't power them up other than with just mine damage, whereas with loaded mines, all of the weapon mods that you're picking up are applied to the mines. Yeah. But I wanted to see what the ceiling of this was, just going full out, and
to be fair,
about what I expected.
To be fair, if you instead of Ataraxia, if you had been able to find more evolutionary niches, maybe it could have done better.
Well, because the Ataraxia also gives me defensive talent, so I'm...
Well, yeah, but Ataraxia's evolutionary niche was the only other way you were going to get offensive.
Well, the ataraxia improves my whole abilities, which is mind power. So,
well, that's true.
Then it's also improving my offense and defense. But yeah, I think it's okay. But if you're
not as good as if you were loading them.
Yeah, but if you were ever curious as to how it could do, there you go.
Yeah.
So in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.